Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good morning class. Welcome to the biology class. Today we will discuss homeostasis in humans. Humans have a highly developed system for homeostasis which maintain the internal conditions at equilibrium. Okay, there are different organs they are involved in homeostasis in humans like lungs, skin and kidneys. These three are major organs which are involved in homeostasis. Okay, we have discussed lungs in previous class, how it removes excess carbon dioxide and keep it balanced. Okay, we have discussed it in last chapter, and now we'll discuss two organs like skin and kidney. Okay, skin, first of all, how it performs its function and it performs its role in maintenance of body temperature and also removes excess water and salts. And how kidney filter excess water and salt, urea and uric acid and from the blood and then form the urine, how it involved in homeostasis we will discuss in this chapter. First of all, we will discuss skin. Skin basically consists of two layers. Its outer layer is known as epidermis and inner layer is known as dermis. Okay, epidermis is the outer protective layer and it do not contain any blood vessels. It do not contain any blood vessels, whereas dermis is the inner layer and it contains blood vessels, sensory nerve endings, sweat and oil glands, hairs and fat cells. There are different vessels, glands are present in the dermis, whereas epidermis do not have any blood vessels and it is the outer protective layer. Okay, now how skin plays role in the regulation of body temperature. There are different layers. There are different for example, fat cells. There are basically there is a thin layer of fat cells present in the dermis, and it insulates our body. Okay, it insulates our body. Or next, our hairs. Hairs basically forms the goosebumps. They are small muscles which is attached to the muscles. They are small muscles which are attached to the hairs in our body, and it forms the goosebumps. And these goosebumps basically causes insulation when there is a warm air. During when the conditions are warm, these goosebumps are formed by the muscles attached to the hairs, and these basically insulate our body. So that's how these hairs and our fat cells, they insulate our body. They are okay. Next, our sweat gland, they are also involved in the maintaining our body temperature at equilibrium. For example, these sweat provide the cooling effect to our body. Basically, what happened during high temperature conditions, where there's summer, what happened? These sweat glands they will produce sweat, and their extra body heat they escape through evaporation from our body. And so there are different metabolic ways like our excess water, salt, urea and uric acid, they also remove from sweat. Okay, so that's how sweat gland they involve in providing cooling effect to our body. So ये short question के लिए भी आ जाता है, what are the different metabolic ways produced during sweating. Okay, you will learn it. Okay, और ये long के लिए भी last time आ गया था, skin का role as in homeostasis में इसका क्या role है. Okay, next is lungs. Lungs basically we have discussed in our previous class that during respiration, carbon dioxide is produced and it moves into the blood, and it is produced during cellular respiration. Okay, and this carbon dioxide then diffuses into our blood body tissue fluids, and then move into the blood, and then from blood it move out from lung, and this exhale out. So its level is maintained. We have discussed in our previous class. Okay, next is our urinary system of humans. Okay, our excretory system, they are also called as urinary system. Okay, urinary system basically consists of two kidneys, ureters, urinary bladder, and urethra. Okay, they make the excretory system of humans. Okay, basically kidney filter the blood and they produce urine, and how it form urine we will discuss later in our next class. Now we will discuss this composition of excretory system of our human. It consists of two kidneys, and two from each kidney there is a tube-like structure is emerged, which is called ureter. Okay, the two ureters are emerged from the two kidneys, and they will then open into a urinary bladder. Urinary bladder में open होते हैं, and where urine is temporarily stored, and then from urethra urine is removed out from the bladder. So that's how excretory system work. You will learn its composition today. Next we will discuss structure of kidney and nephron. Okay, I hope you will learn it and understand it and make short questions. आपके पास बहुत टाइम है अभी, आप क्वेश्चंस भी बनाएं, इसमें शॉर्ट क्वेश्चंस भी बनाएं, एमसीक्यूज भी बनाएं, और इसको अच्छे से लर्न करें, थॉरली पढ़ें. इसके आपको पता है हर पॉइंट आपने इसको अच्छे से याद करना है, कोई पॉइंट मिस नहीं करना. बार बार इसको याद करेंगे तो आप लोगों को ये याद होगा. रिवाइज इट प्रॉपरली, लर्न इट प्रॉपरली. ओके टुडे. ओके, अल्लाह हाफ़िज़.